everyone. We're back.
Hello.
Hello,
We're back, Swifties.
Swifties. And
guys, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
yeah,
What?
I know, right?
I
So
can't
here
be
we are.
associated with Swifties. Sorry.
In the yawning portal,
Me neither.
we have just met local illustrator and light novelist Akira Toriyama. When the rest of the party walks in, Amara announcing to the entire bar that you are, in fact, in the building. The rest of you can spy across from the bar, maybe about 5 or 6 tables away. Kara and Nox have already begun socializing. They seem to have just sat back down after talking to another patron.
Whoop.
And is currently straight up shot.
Hammering shot.
Hammering shots. I think Kara is just like, I don't know, after that encounter is maybe just like shotgunning a bottle of whiskey. Like has fully like dropped the bottom and this like cracked the top and just maybe drinking some glass.
I'd like to think that both. Well, Nox is like just pouring like a giant glass of just gin and then just like drinking it. He won't drink out of the bottle, but he'll take the whole bottle in, put it in, drink it, put more in, drink it.
Well, you two seem busy.
Yes, we have had. I don't want to talk about it. Who is this?
This is apparently Amara Belmont.
Who?
Holds up 2 fingers. Stop. It's Mara.
Apparently Colt knows her. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, technically throughout the school, and she kind of sits like your really cool history or math teacher in high school. She grabs the bar stool, flips it around, and then sits and kind of like leans over the back of it. She's like, technically I stay with my Uncle Elian during the school year, but,
it
hasn't started up yet, so I've just kind of, yeah.
Oh really? You go to Strixhaven?
Yeah, as good a place as any, I suppose.
All right, and what are you taking? Are you?
I think this year I might head towards Lorehold. I do like uncovering a few different artifacts and things, but really honestly, I'm feeling way more Prismari. I mean, I just love fire.
Oh, well.
Don't we
I
all?
don't know what that means.
Like
You too.
Fire. Like fire.
Of course.
Yeah, like she kind of flicks her fingers and does a quick like cantrip from one finger to another.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Nox is subtly judging her outfit. Just saying. Like looking her up and down.
Yeah, it's
so
all
petty.
very sloppy. You can tell she gives 0 fucks and is probably make me an insight check.
Me?
Since you're looking up and down so thoroughly.
Judging hard. Judging up a storm over here. Perception?
Insight.
Insight, right, you said that. Makes no difference to me. Please be a nat 20. Oh yeah, 23.
Hey. Judging by the slight smell of alcohol coming from her direction, the way that she's haphazardly dressed, but especially her bootlaces, which are pretty much just like tucked into the boots. I mean, she's probably been drinking before she got here. Doesn't really care.
Classic Belmont.
So, do you have trouble keeping up with your studies with the amount of alcohol you drink, or...?
Kind of smiles. Studies. I mean... do I pay tuition?
Oh my goodness.
No, not really. I mean, you kind of get used to the flow of things.
Is there a tuition to be paid? It's not just free.
Oh yeah. I mean, unless you have somebody sponsor you.
And how much is this tuition?
Oh God. Last time I checked, I think it was about 7,000-8,000 gold a semester.
Oh no.
And who sponsors?
Who can afford
Who are
that?
the sponsors? Who?
Well, typically, if
how do
you
you find a sponsor?
I think that Elion person or his husband could because they both work there and we know them. So
you know Alien.
we've met.
What do you think?
What do you mean? What do I think?
Well, I mean, everyone's got an opinion. What's yours? She raises a hand sign up to Durnan and like points at everyone around, or like, who wants one?
Raise his hand. No.
Oh, don't worry.
I mean,
Don't worry
do
about
you
me.
want
All
to
these
know-
losers are already paying for my drinks. She'll gesture to
Real.
like all of the people that have lost arm wrestling matches to her.
That's when Amos like lurches your direction, standing bipedal, and like slowly sinks down into a crouch, brings up his newly fisted arm, complete with extended opposable thumb, and he goes, meow.
I think
I
he
mean-
wants to have a go, Kara.
Alright.
Bradley's going to
Alright.
unscrew his thermos. Because somebody like top me off here. I wouldn't mind a little kick in this.
Aaron will grab someone's drink for the bar and pour it in your.
Yeah, oh my god.
I hope that wasn't a beer.
So, do you want my opinion on you, or do you want my opinion on him? Because I could give both.
We can start with Elian and work your way to me, though if it's anything nasty, it's probably nothing I haven't heard before. And she kind of lets out a belch before she stifles it. It's like,
Oh my
sorry.
goodness. Do you ever care about what you wear?
Sometimes, if I'm going into battle,
Oh my goodness. You're
I mean,
hopeless.
gotta
Such
be
a good
protected
answer.
out there.
Lost
I mean,
cause.
I'm going on the street. What? Am I gonna get into a street fight? Big whoop. Knock a couple teeth out. It's whatever.
He's
Do you
literally
get it?
just looking at her like, what the fuck?
Person's
Um,
Kara's soul animal.
Where?
Elion is much more sophisticated than you are, from what I've gathered.
Listen, I don't expect you to understand. It's a religious thing. She holds up her holy symbol hanging on a necklace around her neck. Hanseath is the dwarven god of alcohol and war. And those are two things I care very much for.
So you don't care about your appearance while doing those things.
I mean, not generally, in the eyes of my god, our
Oh,
Lord and
okay.
Savior, the wonderful Hoppy host.
Hoppy.
Yes. Sorry, you got me
Got
thinking
it.
about Hanseath again. Anyway,
Oh,
the point is, as long as I'm doing right by him, hey, works for me.
good for you.
I have other interests.
Like what?
Skating, music.
We can't
Kinda like
relate
what's-
on anything.
Really?
No,
Like not even a little?
no. You dress like that, and like Nox is very much still in his like his outfit, right? So he's like, and he's like pops a hip, and he's like, "You dress like that."
All of your
Um,
all's drinks get dropped off at the table by this like lovely floating set of mage hands that just drop it off on a platter.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Oh.
what's wrong with this? She kind of gives it a big sniff. Well, I guess it could have washed it a couple days ago.
Well, that's the first problem. And then there's the colors. They don't match. And the material. Oh my goodness.
You match colors?
You don't?
Is that a thing?
He's literally looking at her in like disbelief. He's like, "Who are you?"
I'm Amara. I'm me. I mean, I don't know. Who are you?
I don't.
Now,
That is a good point. Y'all did literally just meet.
That is a good point, yeah. But no, I do have status.
don't you think that fashion should not be an expression of oneself rather than an expression of the desires of others?
What?
Yeah, what 10-ton Gun said.
I'm sorry. Are you having this philosophical thought as Amos is getting ready to arm wrestle you?
He's
I feel like
currently
she's
just
like
Are you
doing it
completely
already.
unfazed
Yeah.
by Amos sitting down
She's
in
doing-
bipedal form, getting ready
doing
to
both at
fucking
the same
arm wrestle
time.
you?
She's too wasted.
Oh my god. I don't understand what you're asking me.
She looks over at Amos. When did you get arms?
Meow.
Yeah.
It's an upgrade.
what-
I worked on it.
Great, good job. What I mean is, why is it important that her colors have to match? Why is that something that is so affects your opinion of her so much so that you're willing to, I guess, go out of your way to critique her choices of clothes rather than getting to know her as a person? I mean, I dress like shit.
Yes, I have noticed.
Jesus.
Does that affect your opinion of me as a person?
Yes, a little bit.
And do you think that I give a shit?
No, but you don't have to give a shit, because I give a shit.
She's like,
Right.
well, you know.
If I don't give a shit, if you don't give a shit, then why do you gotta give a shit?
There's one thing we do have in common there, Miss Stick in the Mud.
Hmm.
You and me and everybody here, we like to drink.
Alright, yes, that is something we have in
Yeah,
common.
we'll start with that.
Cool.
She raises up a mug and clanks it. So,
Fine.
who wants
now-
to see the metal cat fist fight this chick?
A fist fight. Oh yeah. Please,
You should- Oh my god,
please make this a thing.
that's so good.
Amos just kind of tilts his head back towards Aaron, like, meow.
Now, I'm not liable for any damages to this cat, right?
I mean, you technically helped me build them, so you could just help me put them back together again if you break them.
There you go.
Meow.
Aaron will go to the back of Amos's head and like turn a wrench to make him forget that I just said that.
You flipped the setting on to where his eyebrows are now angry eyes and they've switched to red.
Just, oh god, fucking anime red angry eyes. I love it.
Right. And Kara will slam her fist onto the table loudly and just say, "Let's announce the fight."
Meow.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron will look over to Bretlin. You seem like someone who would enjoy giving an announcement to a crowd of people.
No.
Come
I
on.
think it's a probably a pretty good rule not to involve myself anything with Ms. Carr over there. So I'm
Aaron,
more than happy to watch.
Aaron at that Aaron will just jump onto the table and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, the destroyer of dragons, the fist of fury." Aaron's gonna be struggling. Somebody help me out here.
Amara jumps up on the table right behind you.
There you go.
And she's like, "That's right!" She whispers, "What's your name?"
Her name's Kara.
Calhoun.
Not her, you, bro.
Oh, I'm actually a chick. Aaron.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, Aaron. What we've got here is a tale of the tape between two unbelievable powerhouses. Right over here, this chick has apparently suplexed a dragon. Have you ever seen it? Me neither. This guy, it's a metal cat. I mean, do I have to say more? You don't see these every day. Don't ask questions. Where did it come from? Doesn't matter. He's here, right now, in this yawning portal. Don't go down the well. Don't sloop into your drinks. She kind of leans off to one side and then comes back.
Aaron will
here.
grab her.
Do we have everyone's attention? Good. The floor.
Kara just takes off her the Kara just takes off her cloak and like flexes.
Oh shit. She says kind of under her breath.
That's hot.
Brother's gonna sit down next to Nox and just like clink his little coffee mug.
Yeah, Nox literally out loud said, "That's hot."
I get my
is there like
nice physical form.
Is there like an actual fighting pit in the yawning portal, or are we just doing this like on the floor?
You're doing this live at your table.
Okay. I guess when did it go?
Meow, 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 meow.
Roll for initiative.
Competing strength athletics checks from you and Amos.
Oh, are we? We're not
You're
fighting?
arm wrestling.
Do you want me to roll for Amos?
Yes. Give you something fun to do.
Oh, wow.
And I'll be rolling for the crowd. / Akira Toriyama. Oh.
So, I believe Amos's attack rolls are based off of my intelligence modifier.
Yeah, so a lot of things he does are based off of your things. So, for example, he gets a +2 to athletics plus whatever your proficiency bonus is.
So, with that in mind, would I instead roll an intelligence?
Still strength athletics if he's making an athletics check.
Okay, cool.
When it comes to attacks, however, like actual attacks, it would be intelligence because it's your spell attack modifier to hit.
Got it. I'm just trying to figure out if I even have a modifier with strength on him.
It is.
I think it's Dex and
+2.
Con. Is it? Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'll just roll
2 plus your proficiency bonus, whatever that is.
Got it. Hold, please. My intelligence proficiency bonus.
Well, I mean, proficiency
my-
bonus is flat per character.
Oh my
It's
god.
+4 for us.
Oh, +4. So I get a +6, basically.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, here we go. That's 17 plus 6.
Ooh, 23.
It's a big, strong cat.
So there is this just lightning erupting from the table, and the world around you grows dark as just the palms are just squeaking across the table, and Amos gets a bit of a lead, which kind of shocks even him. One of his angry eyes kind of like flexes up for a second before it goes right back down into kill mode. I'm gonna need another check from the both of you.
On the table, Bretlin's thermos is just vibrating almost off the table. He just kind of just grabs it, holds it.
From a few tables back, Akira shouts out, "Kara, use your anger. Defeat anyone who opposes you."
That's a 19 plus 6, 25.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
I didn't roll
Rage!
that. I'm rolling like shit.
Rage!
Okay.
Yeah. You get advantage.
He's drunk.
Oh,
Can we go one
So
more
19
round?
plus
We'll
six.
try this again.
you're getting almost to the edge of the table. Your muscles ache. You're trying with every fiber of your being. This is one strong cat, though. But you,
Fucking
Kara,
bullshit.
have grappled dragons. You know that you can beat a bipedal cat if you just dig deep. One more round.
Okay.
It's now or never.
I go into a rage. I yell out. I give what's his face a brief like wink and maybe like a middle finger. And then we'll try this again.
And he
With
goes,
advantage this
"It's
time."
especially helpful if you name your attacks. It makes them like at least twice as powerful."
I've heard that. I've heard that.
I don't know. The car caught a wall.
That'll work.
Oh.
We'll work on it.
Oh, you got me! fucking kidding
Oh my! Oh no!
Aaron, have you rolled yet?
13 plus 6, so 19, and I'm going to give him a flash of genius to add an extra +4 to that roll.
Oh.
I'm playing dirty tonight, y'all. That's an extra +2. That's 21.
Okay, I'm done. Bye.
Amos digs deep and then gets you right there on top of the table, and you lock eyes for just a moment. And Amos gazes into your eyes before shooting a look over at Aaron as like a, do I do the kill shot?
Aaron will nod.
And bam, slams it into the table.
I
Wow.
hate you. I fucking hate you.
I love it.
And he gets up and just goes bananas, like just straight robo walking around to the table. Yow.
Well, here's all this means is we've just got a really good revenge story, you know? We'll come back to this at a later time. That's all.
Fucking
The
hate
whole
you.
arc.
Aaron will walk over to Kara and say, "So, how do you like the new look?"
At least we built him strong.
He'll definitely come in handy. If he can take you out.
I wouldn't say that. I'm very drunk.
Right. My apologies.
There's a couple
I'm
really loud
bit-
clanks coming from the upper section, and like shouting out as loud as his voice will carry. He goes, "Did somebody say stupid drunk?"
I didn't hear that.
I heard something drunk.
Oh damn! Did somebody say super drunk? As this about like
Hey,
4'3", fully armored in like this gleaming gold armor, just kind of like steps down. He's got a cape that's maybe about 3 foot long, so it's like trailing behind him. Kind of like clanks over, stands at the table. That was some good work there, lassie. Pretty good.
Are you kidding me? I lost to a fucking cat.
Mechanical cat.
You lost an arm wrestling match. It's not like he killed you.
Not yet. Still,
Aaron will
still
just.
fucking embarrassing.
It's a dwarf with this like slowly salt and pepper graying beard, though he still has a bit of brown kind of seeping through the middle of it, so really it's the edges that are there. And he's like, "So, you guys going on any adventures recently?"
No, not in about 40 years. Why, you got something for us? Perhaps something
Aye.
that pays well.
I don't know about pay, but if you find some loot, suppose it's yours.
That seems
You
to.
see, we're saving up for like school. So we're looking for some summer jobs.
Nerd.
Cool. Well,
Hey,
suppose it can't be helped. Looks down at Amara.
higher learning.
I see you've met my protege.
I'm sorry,
That's
what?
pretty great.
Ah,
Are you her dad?
no. Oh, goodness, no. Friend of the fam.
It's a very weird family.
Very, yes.
No, I'm not one of the weird god spawn into the marriage things. I'm a friend of her mother's.
Oh,
That's a
what's your
little
name, friend?
Call me Darrock.
Darrock.
Or just
It's nice.
Rock. Been trying to reinvent myself.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock.
Yeah, that'll work.
Mm.
No,
Gork.
Battlehammer.
Ooh.
You might want to be careful taking up that name. I hear there's another rock.
Is your last
down
name
in,
Johnson?
Neverwinter.
You mean
Oh,
Dwayne the
that's
Boulder
different.
Johnson?
Hey, that's the one. It might be creeping on some copyright
The
infringement.
Johnson one, yes.
You know, I thought that plenty of times.
That's him.
Really?
He has quite a name.
My name's the Golden in the Ring. It's quite nice.
Would I
Well, anyways,
know the name
you-
Battlehammer?
It's a very famous dwarven family. It's kind of like Smith for dwarves.
Right.
Their
Would
whole
it be post Return to Mithril Hall, Battlehammer clan, or
Yeah.
pre? Okay, so this is well in the future. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Gara, go ahead.
So anyways, go on with your job.
Well, besides making ends meet by doing some fights and nice prize money, I also do a bit of, what's the word? Subcontracting, yes. I know a few people who know a few people. No pyramids involved except that weird incident in Neverwinter. Although, coincidentally,
Pyramid scheme.
it does involve a bit of muck.
A bit of muck. What does that mean?
Like literal muck, mud. Yeah, mud and trees.
What's a
Go on.
dwarf from Clan Battlehammer doing so far away from Mithril Hall?
Oh no, not
No,
mine.
Just nervous laughter. He borrows literally anyone's beer. He doesn't care who it is and just takes a drink,
By a
wipes his
dime.
mouth off, and puts it back. You know, me and... Excuse me.
Wow.
Real burp for effect.
Well done.
did.
Well done.
Bro
I
got
did.
kicked out.
And
Don't say excuse me. Just embrace it.
me and the council and, ruling parties,
You should have just
get
incorporated that. You
along.
should have just been like.
I got kicked out.
Okay.
Okay.
Appreciate the honesty. What did you do to get kicked out?
So you got kicked out.
Have you ever played a prank so good it actually scarred a man for life? Like emotionally, not physically.
I think that's called bullying.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's-
he said too.
That's almost like borderline criminal.
But the man's 150 years
Oh.
old. I figured he could take it.
My goodness.
You,
That's
do you not
yeah.
respect the elders
That's
in
bullying.
Dwarven society?
Oh my goodness.
Not him, he's an ass.
Well,
You could go to
a
jail.
lot of them are, but that doesn't mean you scar them for
That's
the rest of
even
their...
worse.
How long do dwarves live? I mean...
I was just going to say that.
Did you say 400 years?
I was gonna say, I think it's
So?
in that realm.
Well,
I feel like it's 400. Elves are 900.
unless they deserve it.
About 350 years.
About tree fitty, got it.
350.
I'm gonna need about tree fitty.
Unless they
Um,
live. No, I lost it.
So what was this
Middle-aged.
prank?
Dang. Tree fitty.
There we are.
Tree fitty.
Right in the middle of Mithril Hall. People coming and going. And he's standing there, giving this big address, talking about the coming days. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny to pants him in front of the whole hall? So I did.
Was he packing?
Yeah, Yeah, kinda. A meat hammer.
Meat hammer.
You say a meter and a half?
A meat hammer.
Was he packing?
A meat hammer.
I mean, I heard a meter and a half.
my
I'm like,
God.
that's a really big.
Tell me more. No.
well then.
Oh my God.
Brettlin's just drinking his spiked coffee.
Again, not to focus on it, but the
Man.
man could have drove nails with it.
Yeah, tell me more. Oh my God.
His genitals.
Holy crap.
This is the reason that he got kicked out of Mithril Hall.
Are we talking? What are we talking about? That's what I
So I'm
thought,
questioning
but
the
I needed
judgment of
clarification.
someone who's
Who's this?
offering us work who is willing to pants one of their elders
The
in front of
the
the entirety of your
150-year-old
clan. Sell me here. Sell me here. Help me understand. Why would we help you?
I got word that there's an owlbear nest
and mud. We can't
Oh.
do mud.
not too far outside the city.
That could be dangerous.
That too.
Could be. I go here from time to time to offer up-and-coming adventurers their crack
No.
at a job.
Funny choice
Seeing
of
as
words
you
there.
came in, well, yes. You're picking up on the puns already. I like you.
So how much
Exactly.
does this job pay?
That was not a smart choice of words.
How much do you want?
About
I
$7,000.
am starting to not
$7,000.
like you.
Oh, you meant that school.
Hey,
Oh. I'll do it.
Oh my goodness. $7,000 in tuition
So, that where
for
you want
each
to
of
go?
us.
hey, we're
Yes,
looking for
yes.
Yes.
either a really
know it.
well-paying job or, a patron, I guess.
Yes.
Now, I got
Yes.
He looks to Amara and like gestures. She goes, clout. Yes.
We could just
I've
talk
got
to
clout.
the other people too.
I
We
could
know
do it.
them. We could get a recommendation.
Like a
Do you think you could get us
reputation.
some do you think you could get us some scholarships, perhaps?
I could sure as hell try.
Yeah, what's the name of the person
What
in
does that
charge
mean?
there?
You mean the
Oh.
university?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good buddy of mine.
Named?
He's only got one. His name's Grok.
Just curious.
Grok.
Yes.
100%. We have dinner at least.
Are you sure
every so
named? Yes.
Insight check.
Yeah. You go right ahead,
Mm,
Bretlin.
How valid is this information?
Can we make a history check to see if we
Yeah,
either maybe
insight
heard,
check the fuck out
heard
of
some
this guy.
information, like after we were exploring the university,
Can I
like maybe
assist?
heard some information or saw like a sign that said, I don't know, Headmaster Grog or something like that.
Grok's office here.
Is that possible?
Yeah. Let's see some history. And insight if you're
Sure.
trying to find some information from him.
Well, I rolled a critical failure
Got
on
a
history, so
17.
you guys are on your own.
Very nice.
I got a 14
I got
history.
17 insight.
For
I got a 5 on history,
Jeez.
so
Easy story?
also yeah, no. But I got a 17 on insight.
I didn't know if you wanted in on the rolls. I was looking at the results. Bretlin, you're in too.
I feel like I'll just be watching and drinking, letting them figure it out.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna flash of genius to Kara to add a +4 to her roll.
All right. So there was an illustration around the central campus that
them do all
depicted
the
what
hard
seemed
work.
to be a half orc in like some really small rimmed glasses. a name like Grok and perhaps a half-orc, it's not too far-fetched.
Right. So he's not lying about who the headmaster is, but might be over-exaggerating his relationship with him.
Like someone else we know, named fucking Mittens. Fucking prick.
No, I'm telling you, me and that guy, we go way back.
Yeah. That's the
He's
insight
being
check.
pretty damn genuine. He's not showing any signs of dodging information or anything. I could at least try.
So wait, what did the
I'm
insight tell
telling you,
us?
We've been inside liches' tombs. We've been to weird,
Right.
dastardly
So
dimensions.
you can get us
We're tired.
scholarships then.
You
Right.
How close
Well,
to town did you say
I
these owl bells were?
So I don't know about the rest of you,
I'd
but
say
I
about
think
10
we have a
miles or
better
so
option
outside
and a
town.
better path to
Pretty
Pretty
take in
close for an owlbear.
response to this, and it is not with him.
How close to the road?
Oh,
He
goodness,
borrows
not
a
the
beer
mud.
again. There's the memory. I mean, half mile or so.
That's not very far.
No?
We should do this just for the sake of the townsfolk.
Right, you are.
Kara, think about if a child was wandering down the road by themselves. These owlbears would maul them alive.
It's like 2.2? No, that's kilos to pounds. I think it's... What?
It's like
What's miles?
every
What's miles in
1.6, I want to
kilometers?
say.
16 kilometers.
About
2
16
kilometers.
clicks.
Miles to kilometers.
There.
I...
A half mile? A half mile from the road. You
that
can
is
walk
pretty
You can
far
walk a mile.
from the road.
6 minutes.
That's extremely far.
1.6 kilometers.
16
is too
clicks,
much.
dude? That's so
Yeah.
far.
It's basically...
So,
What, 1 mile is 1.5 kilometers.
16 click is pretty
close.
far.
So we're
It's
looking-
wandering
So
distance.
this is a half mile, right? It's like 3/4 of a kilometer.
Yeah, it's very close.
16 kilometers is quite the
So-
journey.
But no. Yeah.
No.
But it's
Okay, see, that's not far.
They don't
16
teach the
clicks?
metric
16
system in
16
Midland at
kilometers
all.
is far.
you see, that's why we have to go to. That's why we have to go
So
to
it's
secondary.
not that.
We get,
Sorry,
we
I
get some
I
secondary
needed to
education.
know because I was like,
Totally
what
get
is
it.
a mile?
Think of the
Yeah.
children.
How
Why are you looking at me?
I'm not
You
from
don't have to
the-
convince
no,
me.
they
It's the fancy one over here that you have to convince.
Aaron is staring at
Exactly.
you intently, saying, "Think of the children."
Why don't you take Amara with you? You know, really, she's supposed to be doing a trial of strength anyhow.
getting mud on my
You can
thing?
just stay on Amos's
I
back.
don't
so
care
that
about
you
the
can go over. You don't
children.
have to get in the mud.
I care
No.
about my clothes.
Just to circle back here a bit. Who
Ooh,
here
that makes me
is
more willing to
actually
come.
going?
That's what she
school?
said.
Those goes.
Yeah, I mean, I am. You are. Kara.
Amara raises a hand.
That means I'm not going.
Oh, I thought he
Raises
said no
a hand.
goes.
I'm not going to
I
school
was,
now.
I was okay, nose goes meaning goes. I don't
Where's
know.
the nose goes? Where are we
Goes and
talking?
does
Where are
it.
we doing the nose?
I was confuzzled, you guys. Yes, I'm going.
I was gonna say, Carter, you're not going?
Okay, so I
was
mean,
confuzzled.
we
Your
could
nose goes
probably
mean
also
No.
perhaps talk
That's why
to
I double checked.
Colt
That's why I
for the
double checked.
Maya / Seraphim person, perhaps for that Seraphim for some, sponsorship as well. I mean, but they know, seemingly have a connection there and live in a rather large estate.
Everything. I don't think they work at the school.
And just
Mara
because they
kinda
work
lifts
at
up.
school doesn't that mean they can patronize us?
Judging by the way
know,
his brother jumped out
Elian
the
will
window,
definitely
I
be
don't
able to
think
get
that
you
would be a
in,
viable connection.
Master Darrock's pretty good too. I mean, you could use all the help you could get.
Hey.
Points to him. She kind of leans forward. He's kind of famous. He's a hero.
There you go.
All right. I mean, listen, if we want to go on an owlbear hunt, I'm sure.
His master. Oh,
Lathander's church did say that Katina could use some good works too.
Okay.
Hey.
Not a bad thing to have Lathander on our side. He
again.
did, kind of bring Nox back to life. Just in case we forgot about that.
Does make sense.
Yeah.
But circle back.
That's true.
Well,
He
technically
did.
a turtle did, but
Anyways,
That is. He what?
circling back
what?
to the
He.
pavement.
No, I knew that, but he what?
Who exactly is
Lathander
issuing this job?
Brought me back to
and
life.
who are like, are we getting paid for this or not?
I was gonna pay you, but if it's sponsorship you want, it's worth its weight in gold. I suppose I'd consider that payment.
that works for me.
And
No.
Works.
how about a tidbit of information too?
Great.
Very well.
One of your first exercises at Strixhaven is going to be a treasure hunt of sorts. Not a real treasure hunt, mind you. It's a metaphorical treasure for big thinkers.
What does that mean?
That means you're going to be released out into the plains,
Oh no.
and you're going to find something of value to you.
What's the valuable thing?
What does
That's
that
the
mean?
thing, and what makes it so brainy. It's whatever inspires you, what keeps you going.
For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
Y'all have never really read through the Strixhaven brochures, have you?
No, we didn't. We just
I don't.
decided.
One on me.
We just decided this was our goal.
This is gonna be so fun. Yay!
For at least 2 years at Strixhaven, you're gonna be
Do you have
partied
one,
up
a brochure?
with some random
We didn't
folks
have
you find
time.
in a maze. You're gonna
I don't have a
sleep
purpose. I
in
need
the
to
same
find one.
dorms. You're gonna eat the same food. More importantly,
What?
you're gonna go on jobs together.
Are there going to be toga parties?
There might.
Okay.
I,
Oh no.
it kind of sounds like the military.
No.
Oh.
They're more interested
Sororities!
in fostering adventure and teamwork.
Nox would totally be in a sorority. Oh my god.
All right. Well, either way, we'll go take care of these owl bears for you,
Please do.
and we'd appreciate
both those things.
any sort of help to get into Strixhaven and also thereafter.
Sure. I'll talk to my friends in the order.
All right. Shall we have a drink over it?
I've been having a few.
All right.
Imagining
Here.
half the bar is just like staring at him like, what the fuck, dude? Why do you keep stealing my drink?
I'll have a Sam Jackson.
Go around.
It'll get you drunk.
You might even find a dwarf or two.
Yeah. We drank all the booze. Yeah.
All right.
Amongst many beers, the plan is
Cut to black.
decided.
Should we go find an owl bear?
A path lays before you. Handle the owlbear situation. Receive potential endorsement from Darrock the Golden. Or maybe go your own way. Try to use the connections you've already made. The choice is yours.
Go
let's go fight an owlbear.
Yeah, I want to fuck this owlbear up.
Yeah, let's fight.
Owlbears?
Innocent owlbear?
Owlbears?
They are pretty cool.
So are owlbears?
Owlbears are awesome.
Are owlbears? They're
But
monsters,
it's just an
right?
innocent
They're considered monsters,
owlbear.
they're not beasts.
They are monstrosities, correct?
Literally, ever since Baldur's
So
Gate,
I can't,
I'm like,
talk
I
to
love
them and ask them to go
owlbears.
away.
They're so fun.
Not really.
I mean, you can talk to them.
But they're so
and say whatever you
cute.
like. But it might not be very effective.
When I did owlbear stuff with another group, if
Really? Dang.
Jeez, I always forget his screen
That's
name.
crazy.
If Prodigy is still listening, he was a druid, and I sent him on a particular
love
owlbear
owlbears.
quest along with the group and his party from Strixhaven, and he tried to use speak with animals, and I had to look at him with a straight face and go, actually, a owlbear is a monstrosity, so no. And he's like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, that's kind of along the lines of what my question was, but no. Let's go get TPK.
Fun.
Just absolutely devastated. That's wild.
I assure you
The
that if
last
you get
owlbear I
TPK'd
fought,
by
I
an
got
owlbear
TPK'd,
at your
so-
current levels and party composition, I will be severely
Yay
disappointed
for
in all of
that.
you.
No, not again. Dude, what if that happens? Oh my god.
Well,
I think that'd be
Just
kind of
rolling
cool.
Really bad.
then
As
mean,
you should be,
you know,
but I'm just saying, like, if
wouldn't
we
be the
get,
first
what if
time
we
the
get
villains have
TPK'd
won
in
during a
general
campaign.
for this campaign? That's gonna suck. Oh my god.
All right. Are we going to?
So-
are we gonna?
It would be kind of cool, but
Cut
also
to
like,
black.
oh my gosh,
We're on
Oh,
the
I
road
can't
again.
I
Are
would
we
be-
ending?
excited to.
Again, just want to
That's
make sure if
crazy.
you're going to follow up on that owlbear dealy do, then
Wild.
I am going
Yeah,
to hex crawl you.
If there's any. What do you think, Bretlin? You gonna come
On the
fight
road
a bear with
again.
us?
Something, road again.
I'll be left behind here with nothing to do, so
Really though.
don't mind stretching my legs. Sure, why not?
Can I ask what the drawing guy if he wants to come? Like maybe
He kind
can
of
hang out with
smiles and is like, you know, I would
No,
love
you're
a
gonna get him
chance to
killed, and then it's gonna
see
be
a few
like
things in
double
action.
sad.
I don't really get to see things firsthand for
I
inspiration.
see-
Normally, I have
see
to
your-
hear stories or just imagine things myself. Sure, I would absolutely love to.
All right, Amos, you're gonna be taking care of that one. Sorry, Nox, you're hoofing it.
Well, I mean, I do have a few friends that I
Oh
could
my god, he's gonna
bring
die.
along.
This guy's like level
Oh.
2.
Well, at least one that I know of.
No.
What's their name?
His name is Toby. He's a very
Mud.
nice fellow.
Toby.
Yes.
Please.
Okay,
I need
works for me.
to
More the merrier.
He'll entertain us on the way.
Tirakoshi. No.
Is he any good in a fight?
Oh.
Okay, you two will stay in the back.
He's more of a entertainer.
Ah,
I mean,
got it.
we have one of those too, but she can take care of herself
Well, I
in
mean,
a fight.
he's got a sword,
Yeah.
and, you know, I suppose his music is magical. So, I mean, yeah, he's a better fighter than I am. Put it that way.
All right, well, you're welcome to come if you'd like. Be more than
Sure.
happy to have you.
Where are we meeting up?
We'll
We're
meet
going
out
right now.
at the city gates, I guess.
Yeah.
Then let me run upstairs. I believe he's playing a bit of a show. One moment. And he kind of puts his things together, puts it in his bag, straps that on, all nice and tight, puts a little adventuring cap on, and runs upstairs. And a few minutes later, returns with this guy in these, like, big, tall cowboy boots, this really large cowboy hat, coming down with a lute strung across his back. He kind of comes down with his hands in his pockets, a big old shining belt buckle. And he's like, "Hi. How y'all doing?"
Are you fucking bringing Toby Keith? Oh my god.
I love it. Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He reaches his hand
Oh
out.
my god, I love
"How y'all
it.
doing? I'm Toby."
I
Nice to
love
meet you.
it.
Is Toby Keith dead?
Yes, he
Yeah.
died
That
this
is
year in February.
so
Day,
silly.
day after
Yeah.
the wedding.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the
Oh,
day
yeah.
after Jordan's wedding.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
so sad. I didn't know that. I'm so sad.
But he lives on.
What a way to find out.
How
What a way to find out.
Oh my
When
God.
suddenly someone
Yeah,
pops up
February
in a
5th,
D&D
2024.
game.
Oh, Jesus.
memories.
Aaron will go to shake his hand.
Thank you for all your work.
He's like, between you and me, I was looking a little bit like getting on out down the road. Though I do love this bar.
Well, grab your red solo cup and let's get out of here.
Yep, let's do it.
I don't know how many karaoke sessions with my sister I had over with Toby Keith and stuff.
Well, many
So
more.
great.
You guys have them for a couple adventures, it seems.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah. Our fucking traveling
right.
minstrel, Toby Keith. I love this.
Dude, fuck yeah.
With what's his face drawing our story.
Yeah, completely Dragon Balling your guys' life with Toby Keith.
Yeah.
Passing by the two city guards guarding the gate, Bob Saget and Norm McDonald. Hey, you guys are gonna find the owlbear. Good luck. Don't die.
So he walks out. He's like, "Any of y'all feel like you should have been a cowboy?" No, just me. Got it.
Yeah, apparently, yes.
I saw myself more of as an American soldier, personally.
Sounds like a good idea.
What does
I don't know.
wanting?
It's something I heard.
South
Heard
of
this
Baldur's
one
Gate.
Somewhere far to the west.
Yeehaw.
Oh, yeah.
What's American?
I believe it's the province of Icewind Dale.
Toby, did you grab any
I think
beer
I've
for our
heard of
horse
something
by
named
chance before you go?
named Canada.
I've got whiskey
Yeah,
for the
too.
men and beer for the horses.
Okay.
Tiny
Way to poison
dog.
them.
Although, judging by that steed you got yourselves hitched outside,
Huh?
I think I might need something stronger for him.
This is silly.
And your cat friend's looking mighty metal. Does he drink?
He is literally metal. So no.
Well, does he like the taste of? Can he taste?
I don't think he can, but he can sure pretend like he can. Amos?
Meow.
Can you taste?
He's kind of shrugs. He's never processed that thought
Perhaps-
before.
Perhaps that's something you could work on over the weekends. How to get Amos to taste. I'll help with
Yeah.
construction, but I'm not
Yeah.
very good at mechanics.
We'll work on it. So are we on the road yet, or are we just like?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are geared up,
Okay, so
heading
we're-
towards the gate.
Wonderful.
That's not a Toby Keith song.
You guys, does anybody have any wacky tobacco by chance?
On the road
Yeah,
again.
He goes, "Oh, son."
Oh,
ain't seen
I'm
nothing
sorry, but that's the one I thought of.
He kind of pulls out this little left-handed cigarette and is like, "Got me a roadie. Let's hoof it." And so away you guys go. It'll be, since it's about 10 miles out, and you guys can cover that in at least a day, it'll be about a 3.5 hour-ish journey.
Please tell me Toby Keith is singing the entire way.
The entire way, unless you shut him up.
No way. Not happening.
No.
Wonderful.
He
Well, I don't
starts
have
out with
anything.
"How do you like me now?" and finishes up with "As good as I once was."
There you go. Yeah, I don't have anything that I wanted to do, so should be pretty straightforward run for me.
All right. Well, then everybody roll me a d12 as you explore the tiles. I'm gonna need 3 of them.
Dibs.
Sam.
Rolled one. 6.
6, 6, and 7.
6, 6, and 7. So the hustle and bustle of the city gives way to nicer roads and
6, 10, and
sound
6.
of chirping birds,
22.
lovely sunshine and clouds. Not a care in the world as you guys venture on. It's not long until you find a more wooded area just outside the high road. You think to yourselves, this may possibly be the spot. At least to begin your search. But where? Somewhere a half mile off the road into the woods is an owlbear den. But what, if anything, do your characters know about owlbears and their dens?
I'll roll a
Answers that are
I'll roll a nature's check on that,
Indeed.
Is that nature?
or animal handling.
Could be nature, could be animal handling. I could
I'll
gain a
do-
couple different things from there.
I'll do animal handling if that's okay with you. I'm
Nothing.
efficient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
And I'm just going to take a quick pit stop really quick. If anybody else needs to make a pit stop, we can take a short break, pit stop, but I'm heading there.
I'm changing my dice because I'm fucking mad.
Well, Bretlin being from the Feywild, I don't think they have owlbears there. And then when he came
I
here,
know
he
fuck
pretty
all.
much went to Icewind Dale, so I don't think he has any knowledge of them outside of stories.
What do
he-
Dash do?
Well, I think Kara and
What?
I got basically the same roll. I think I got a 15, you got a 16.
Yeah,
right?
no, Nox knows fuck all.
I
He
got
just
14.
he doesn't specialize
What's
in animal
Maisie been up to?
textiles.
this entire time.
Maisie's just been observing, I guess.
Writing?
Talking just to her horse, maybe. I don't know. Sorry. I've just had a moment of like being tired for a wee bit. I don't know why.
You're
Sorry.
good.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. It's middle of the day for me, but somehow I'm tired.
So you have been talking to the horse?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
okay.
that like Maisie's been so quiet to everyone else because she's been telepathically talking to getting to know Donkey.
That's completely fair.
He's very shocked that you talked to him, and it's like, "Hey, can you believe all these fools? They are crazy."
I mean, I knew that, but how did you already know that?
I mean, look at him. That guy got a metal cat. What's up with that?
I mean, Brandon, we can see you in the mirror there. I know what you're doing in that bathroom, just so you know. Oh boy.
Oh
Oh
my.
boy. Can you hear us?
Yeah, a
Oh,
little bit of it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, wow.
What is he doing?
Like he.
It did.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
nodded his head. He's good. He
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, with
oh my
the
god.
light off and just the red light
did
on,
not,
this
it
turned
looked
into be like
different on
we
it
could-
did
we could-
not
we could-
look
we
like
could
you
have made
had
some
clothes
money.
on for a second. I was like, what are you doing?
after dark.
Brandon's lost his mind.
I was like,
So
I didn't realize we were that comfortable with each other.
Sensual, yeah.
But the party
yeah.
is adventuring with
Oh my
Kira
God.
Toriyama and Toby Keith.
Yeah.
Join our Discord channel for a nearly
God.
nude Brandon, depending on the light.
Oh my god, look.
I mean, there are times where I want to just use the bathroom and be like, why do I have to be in clothes? But then I'm like, it's more convenient to just keep them on.
Really?
Pantsless poops, best poops.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
So, anyways, looking for owlbears.
Looking for owlbears.
All the wrong
No.
places.
Oh my god.
Let's see, what do we got? An 8 animal handling from Maisie, a 10.
No.
Got a 15 and a 13. 14 and a 13, excuse me. So, from what you guys can kind of gather yourselves, you know owlbears are carnivorous, and the smell of decaying flesh and rot is something that they themselves reek, but from their own meals as well. Perhaps, if you were to search for a place like this, especially a cave or a den of sorts, that may very well lead you to where you're looking for.
You guys are
Can I make a
weird.
survival check to see if I can find a cave or somewhere that stinks of rotting flesh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I've changed
If-
my dice.
if you
I'll give you the help
tell,
action.
Alright, that works too.
Can I? Oh, you're giving
Help
me
you
the help
smell.
action?
Yeah, to help you smell. I'll smell with you.
I hate everything.
I feel like you would know what that
Everything?
smells like.
Was that an
Everything.
advantage?
Yes.
It seems like a pretty good roll.
I will take the 14.
All right.
Not
So
the natural one.
you guys are kind of wandering around for a bit until finally the wind shifts in just such a direction that that distinct, pungent scent catches your nose.
Ugh, Maisie. Did
It
you
wasn't
fart?
me.
Did you fart? The Shadowfell farts are wicked.
Before long, you found yourself a bit of a wooded clearing, at the eastern edge of which seems to be the mouth to a cave, strewn about with bones.
This looks promising. Well, wait, not for these people, but for us.
Are there any recent signs that the owlbears have been through here?
Lots of tracks, kind of dotted all throughout.
Any recent?
Tracks and scat.
Is the scat warm?
Wow, that is not a question I thought I would need to answer, but yeah, that's
Yeah?
warm. That is
Okay.
warm owlbear poo.
How does our check?
All right, they are in the area. So they should be around here somewhere.
Anyone make a sound of a wounded animal?
Toby looks over. I could sure give it a shot.
Can we just talk about how this fucking Fabio-esque bard is like the perfect character model for Toby Keith, by the way?
It is quite nice, especially if it was mullet Toby Keith days.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start walking around looking for more recent sightings of these bears.
Well, you can kind of tell by looking for more recent things that it seems like they're coming, and then I'll grab my little draw tool. Handy dandy draw tool that they've added. It seems like their normal patrols, they're going to be coming out with tracks here, and then coming back in with these other tracks. So it seems they're following this kind of path out.
And so, like, they're in the cave, eh?
That seems to be their base of operations.
All right, are we ready? Do we want to chase them out?
Do we know they're in there and not waiting to ambush us?
I mean, they're not exactly tactical creatures.
They are creatures.
But I believe, like, I'm pretty sure they're in that cave. So if I would say take position and get ready.
I just want us to be extra careful that we don't leave our two companions here vulnerable.
Well,
Do
maybe you're.
we know stick them in a tree, in a very tall tree, or
Amara will just kind of fold her arms. Listen, I can take care of these goons if you want. No offense, guys.
That would be great.
That should be yes.
One thing, you gotta let me light something on fire.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
go for it.
Hey,
Like right now?
Toby, can he light your guitar on fire like while you play? Is there a safe way to do that?
Man, I'm not a real big fan of that there idea.
Well, Aaron will just like walk over and pick a stick up off the ground. Here you go.
She's kind of like, and touches it and just lights it up.
Aaron will lean in and whisper, "I'll let you light one of the owlbear's corpses on fire at the end."
She goes, yes.
Don't tell the others though.
It's gonna reek.
They're gonna find out.
It's gonna reek.
Yeah, but don't tell them it was my idea. And, yeah, all right, cool. Aaron will look over at Kara. All right, now that that's handled, shall we?
I don't know. I guess we walk up. We walk up to the mouth of the cave.
All right.
Very good.
The smell is just awful in there. Like, I do want to just really touch on that. It is
Pungent.
It is not great.
Inside of a trash man's asshole.
Yes, it is. It's quite awful. With that in mind, however.
I have an idea.
Oh.
Oh, I was just thinking maybe we can find a dead log and Amara can light it on fire and I can throw it into the cave.
Smoke them out?
Hey.
Sounds like a great idea.
Actually, it's a pretty good idea. Good job.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
More than welcome.
I'd like to lay a trap. Can I lay traps? Is that something that I need proficiency in?
You really just kind of need to describe to me the trap, and then we'll kind of go from there. So much like your father.
How fast could I build? How fast could I bury or dig a hole to? I don't know.
Deep?
Yeah, I mean, like, I assume it would have to be pretty deep for an owlbear because they're monstrosities.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So maybe that's not
And
the way
they're
to
a
do it.
large creature as well.
Yeah.
I have I have a hunter's trap,
Do you?
I believe. I think so. I'm just looking it up. I feel like I have one. Nope. Inventory, please. Hunting trap. Yeah, I have one.
Great.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Aaron's gonna set that up.
Use your action to set it up. When a creature steps on the pressure plate, the trap is affixed to a chain, blah blah blah. Must succeed a DC 13 dex save or take 1d4 piercing damage and stop moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that up right by the entrance. Like
Hell
right
yeah.
at the mouth of the cave.
It's basically like a big ass bear trap. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
And then plenty of trees nearby to secure it on, so no big deal.
Oh shoot, can I not change colors?
And then if you could, for me, we can change the color of our drawings. I will use mine as black, just for ease of use.
My trap will be green.
If you could indicate to me the tree where you're going to be using that on, mainly because they will be linked to a chain about 3 foot long, so they won't be able to go 3 foot outside of that tree.
So where this green is was kind of where my you're good. Where this green is by the mouth of the cave, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So I assume like the tree is just 1 square north.
All right, that'll work.
Cool.
Perfect. All right. So you got your trap set up there, and the plan was to have Amara light something on fire and kick it in.
Yeah. I want to find a large, dried log.
Okay.
And she's gonna light it on fire. And I'm gonna throw it into the cave.
Can we actually take an entire tree? Can you chop down an entire tree?
Yeah. Can I do that?
And the reason being is I want to use shape water to pull the water out of the tree.
Ooh,
and
that's a
dry
good
it.
idea. Yeah. So it'll go up
All
like
right.
in seconds. Let's
So
do
now you
that.
just have one giant fucking piece of flammable wood.
Yeah.
It'll be it's a 5-foot cube, so we can only do it with we basically can have a fucking 5-foot gigantic trunk, or we can like chop them up into a 5-foot area and have like a giant bonfire basically.
Cool. All right. So then Amara is going to kind of bust out her little warhammer. She's going to say a silent prayer. All right. Go time. She raises it kind of above her head. You can see the head of the hammer glow this like red hot. And she fucking brings that thing down and dings the tree where it just fucking ignites. She's like, all right, kick it.
I'm gonna go big mode, and I'm gonna fucking like Scottish tree flipping it into like the mouth of the cave.
All right. Make me an athletics check for funsies. Let's check your style points.
With advantage?
Sure. If you've got it.
Are you gonna caber toss those things into the fucking...
That's exactly what you said.
That's awesome.
I hate my life.
Wow, it's just not your night. It's not your night, my friend. Jesus.
What'd you roll?
mean-
Hang on. I got one. What'd you roll?
4
I rolled
and
a
2.
12.
You rolled a 12?
Which isn't bad.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you Flash of Genius. This is my last one.
I rolled
give you
a
a plus
2 and a
4.
4.
But
It's gonna be a buddy romance here.
so you got a... What was your highest roll with your modifier?
12.
So you now have a 16.
12.
Oh, perfect. So it kind of starts out bad because you go to grip it and it's really hot, and then Aaron kind of looks over, shoots you a thumbs up really quick with like a spark that kind of shoots from his eyes. You're like, and you flip the damn thing and it goes end over end before like sinking right into the mouth of the cave. And after a few moments, you can kind of see smoke rolling out until you hear it's just nasty bellowing. Sounds like belching or somebody having really bad indigestion. Kind of as it's rolling. At which point, out comes our first alley boy.
First,
fucking humongous.
Wait, how many do we think? How many are here?
That's a great
Who
question.
kind of sinks his way out. And as soon as he would be able to survey the situation, well, unfortunately, then he has to hit that trap. And what is it, a dex save of 13?
Yes.
Yeah, DC 13 dex save.
13 dex save. All right. And he kind of lands that foot in there while, like, looking around. And the trap snaps shut on his paw. And for a moment, there's no response before then he just lets out a blood-curdling screech like tongue off flapping. He's completely caught in the trap.
Yes.
And now
1d4 piercing, so I don't know if anybody wants to roll that.
I'll roll that for you.
More importantly, he is immobilized. That is wonderful.
Yeah, he stops moving. The creature can use his action to make a DC 13 strength save, freeing itself or another creature. Each failed check deals 1 piercing damage to the trapped creature.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is probably initiative now.
yes, most certainly. Please roll initiative for me, and then we will be right back. That's how we'll end up the session. We'll end it with this combat because I'm sure it won't take you very long.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sure.
I'll be right back.
20.
Wait, are we breaking?
Yeah, we're breaking.
Oh, we'll be right back.